Well, here we are at the final week of the NFL 2022 to 2023 football season. And finishing off at a 151 to 102 record. Gotta say, to end the season with a pretty much 50 win record, positive, that's pretty good. There were two ties and then one canceled game. Well, let's look at how I did last week. The Cowboys, it looked like they were struggling, but they picked it up in the second half. Falcons did their thing in the final seconds. The Lions did their thing, and now they have a shot to go to the playoffs. The Chiefs did their thing, but for some reason, Mahomes seems to play worse against the Broncos. He'll destroy the Raiders. It'll be a coin flip with the Chargers, but he struggles against Denver. Even though they've beaten them, 15 times in a row? Yeah, it's weird. The Dolphins, without Tua, started Teddy Bridgewater, who got hurt, and they had to put in the third string, and the Patriots handled that. So now the Dolphins are looking like they're not going to make it, and the Patriots need to win next week, this weekend. The Giants handled their business, clinched their playoff spot. Welcome back to the playoffs, New York Giants. The Eagles, without Jalen Hurts, the MVP of this year, but they're going to give it to Mahomes, lost to the Saints. And they haven't clinched the division yet, nor the first seed. And now that's all wide open. The Panthers really let Tom Brady and the Buccaneers into the... No, I don't even care if it was the Buccaneers. They really let Tom Brady back into the playoffs. 2 weeks ago, they struggled. They got beat. No. 2 weeks ago, they struggled. Last week, they beat the Lions, and now they lost to the Buccaneers. Because, of course, they did. The Commanders started Wentz for some odd reason against the Browns and got themselves eliminated. It wasn't the Packers. It was not the Packers winning that eliminated them. It was them playing Wentz. I don't know what you were thinking. The Jags handled their business against the Texans. Now they're pretty much have to win this weekend, and they're in, or they're out if they lose. I think they'll do it. The 49ers went with an overtime win against the Raiders, which was shocking to almost pretty much everybody, because I thought the 49ers would have just handled them no problem. The Seahawks handled their business against the Jets. Now they're looking to get into the playoffs. The Vikings got destroyed by the Packers. Those 17 points were garbage. 2 touchdowns at the end. Now Aaron Rodgers might be back into the playoffs, because of course he is. The Rams, I thought they could pull the upset, but I guess the Chargers are getting better at the right time. The Ravens, yet another game the Ravens could have won. A lot of people want to blame the defense for giving up that last second touchdown. If you watch the game, you realize that the offense, if they could just move the ball, get first downs, pass well. Like the receivers only got 2 catches. They would have won that game. But nope, they gave it to the Steelers. And now not only does Tomlin probably going to end with a winning record again, hasn't had a losing record in 15 years, the Steelers might go to the playoffs. Oh my gosh. I should have known better. I'm not making that mistake again. And as of the making of this video, he's awake. He's communicating. He's been on a positive trend of recovery. I forgot his first name. I think it was Hamlin, though. Damar Hamlin. There we go. It was a scary Monday night when that happened. The game was rightfully postponed, and it's just good that he's he's back on the positive side. Let's go to the final week of the regular season, week 18. Tomorrow, we got the Chiefs versus the Raiders. Chiefs fighting for the first seed, but, it's the Raiders. I doubt they'll have that kind of play against the Chiefs, so I'm picking the Chiefs. The Titans are playing their main starters, but Joshua Dobbs is going to be the starting quarterback, not Malik Willis. Now, Joshua Dobbs did play well against the Cowboys. I think it's going to be a different story against the Jags. The Buccaneers are probably going to sit their starters, as they should. They can't move up. And Ridder probably, I don't know. This game I could care less. Eeny, meeny, you. Why not? The Patriots need to beat the Bills to get into the playoffs. The Bills need to win this game to possibly get the first seed, I think I saw. So, yeah, the Bills got this. The Vikings play the Bears. Justin Fields ain't playing. The Vikings should get this. They can't. The Ravens play the Bengals. Lamar Jackson's not playing. I'm picking the Bengals. The division belongs to the Bengals, even though the Ravens, even if they did win, would have the better division record because the Bengals have the better overall record because they played one less game. The division's theirs. Pretty much all the Bengals are playing for are, I think, a better seed. If the Ravens win, then it's a coin flip on who, between the two, who hosts the wild card round, if they were to play each other in the wild card. But the way the Ravens offense has been playing, barely scoring, hasn't gotten over 20 points in 4 games? Yeah, the Bengals got this one. And here we go with the Texans versus the Colts. The Colts haven't won a game since they played the Raiders, I believe. Yeah. And that was 5 weeks ago? I don't know what their quarterback situation is. I got the Texans. The Dolphins are playing the Jets. They're playing their third string quarterback. I got the Jets. They're going to play spoiler. The Panthers play the Saints. I don't even know. I pick the Panthers, they lose. I don't pick the Panthers, they win. I don't know. I think they're better off, so I'll pick the Panthers. Here we go, the Browns and the Steelers. And the way this narrative has been written up, it's going to be the Steelers. They're not going to lose to the Browns. Deshaun Watson played a great game against Commanders, but that was against a Carson Wentz-led offense. Keep putting your defense on the field by throwing 3 interceptions, 2 of which in the early part of the game. You're just gonna hurt. And I think the Steelers got this one. They're gonna go to the playoffs and play either the Bills or the Bengals I don't know. Chargers playing the Broncos. I don't see the Chargers losing. The Giants play the Eagles. I don't know if I've seen any news about the Giants resting their starters because they can't move up. They can't move up, and I do not believe they can move down because of that tie. So they should rest their starters. The Eagles need to win this game to get the first seed in the division, so I got the Eagles. Especially since, they say Jalen Hurts is going to play. The Cardinals versus the 49ers, I got the 49ers. I don't see them losing that game. The Seahawks versus the Rams, I got the Seahawks. But it's not going to matter. The Cowboys versus the Commanders, they're going to pick on that third string quarterback Sam Howell like it's nobody's business. They're not going to get to I don't think they'll get to the division or the first seed, but they'll probably drop 40 points on them and then, play the Buccaneers and lose. Who knows? I want to say the Lions will beat the Packers, but with the way things have been going for the Packers, there's not a doubt in my mind they win. There's not a doubt in my mind they don't win this. The Packers are going to win this game. The Seahawks could beat the Rams. They won't find out if they're in the playoffs until the Lions play the Packers. The Lions need the Seahawks to lose to the Rams. I don't see that happening. And even if the Lions win, they don't let the Packers go, but it's gonna be the Packers in the 7th seed, and they'll play the 49ers or they'll play like the 49ers and then get knocked out in the wild card round. Might as well let the Lions go. How many points will be scored in the Buccaneers versus Falcons game? Why does that matter? 33. I don't care. So those are my picks. I missed one. Who did I miss? Who did I miss? Oh, there we go. I'm locked in.